Hello and welcome back to Shirley Temple's Restoration. And so anyways, I went a little backwards yesterday because there was a couple little divots in her, little nicks in her composition that I probably put in there myself. And so to try to get rid of them a little bit, if I don't this time, I'm just going to move forward and having to learn how to live with with it. I'm not going to sit here and babysit it, you know, and keep working on it. So I've got my 180 sandpaper, and we're just going to go over, sand this down. It's better to do it by hand. Don't need no Dremel for this. Yeah, it worked. It worked. Oh my goodness, it worked. Yes. Okay. Just to show you up close, you can see the little fill-ins. See how deep those were? The paint was just showing it all the time. Now what I want to do is get rid of some of this other white stuff around. So I'm just going to lightly sand. And that was worth it then. If I can get rid of that, yay. I want my hand to be in the way here. I don't want to dig that out. I want that to... I want to get these on track with one another. That's why I'm not going to paint the body today. I could go for a painting today, but I want to get the head and the arms and the legs, everything together, so that I'm not doing the head another day. It's just something I just don't want to get into. So that worked very nicely. I'm happy with it. I got rid of the white around the nose area. Oh wow, that's nice. Very, very nice. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's go back to painting her. We're going to give her a wipe down here. And, yeah, time to get her going here. And let's get her wiped. And ready to go to the next step of being painted for third coat of paint. We can do that right tonight. So I have some of my trusty little rags here. And we're just going to take her. You want to get off all that extra sanding off of her so it doesn't bother her painting. Okay. And we're going to do the third coat. All right. So there we are. Oh, I'm happy with that, how that filled that right in. Now, I will have to be, I might have to, like I'm going to give the whole head of paint, but I might have to come back and just keep working on that one little area to bring it back up to its third coat, because this is going to be actually one coat on that. All right. It's going to be, I'll count it as one coat. So let's go over here. Got our brushes, our paint. And there we go. Got our paper towels ready because I need them. Make sure you're seeing everything. Yes, you are. Okay. So we got our brushes here. Oh, I don't like that brush. No, right away. I know my brushes. Somebody asked me what type of brush I'm using. I don't know. I just know it's a brush. And I don't know. It's just an acrylic brush. I only buy acrylic brushes. So, and somebody wants to know the paint I use. I use Tremclad. Tremclad in Canada. It's like a Rust-Oleum, yeah, I think, in the USA. So, and then I just use, for oil paint, where's my oil paint here? My oil paint is Artist Loft. This is it from Michael's. I got that right at Michael's. There's my paint that I use for, and it's an oil paint. Artist Loft, right there. So that's what I use. That's my oil paint. And it's right from Michael's. So, and my other one is, here it is right here. I showed it on one of my videos already. I use Tremclad Rust Paint. Because it's oil-based. It's for outdoors. It shows for furniture, for toys, planters, whatever, for outdoor stuff. So that if it gets rained on, whatever, it's protected. That's what you need for outdoors. But this is what I use. I have to use gloss. I can bring down the gloss if I want to. I saw something where somebody does that with their paint. they put in, is it baking soda in the paint, and it will bring the gloss down, but I don't mind her shiny. I kind of like a shiny new doll. I don't know. It's like a shiny new bike. It actually looks quite nice. That's my take on it. The next person may not like it. They might want it a little bit muted, you know, not so shiny. I wish I could get semi-gloss, but I can't. So if this is all I can get, but I'm still happy with it. So regardless of how you look at it, I'm happy with my with her. So that's my take on it, okay, everybody? So I don't know. That's what I do. You know, it's what I work with, what I can get around in my country here too, which is too bad, you know. But it is what it is, you know. But anyways, let's go over this and let's paint this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I want to put her on here to paint her. So there we go. Woo, she's going places. Shirley, back here. Now this is coat number 3 for most of the head. And coat number 1 for just around by her mouth. We're going to call it coat 1. I was excited today for winning what I did, but like I am being honest though, I am running out of room, and yet I keep on buying and I keep on squishing in. Another streak of red in my paint. How much more do I have to stir this paint? Oh well, on we go. Just found a streak of red. I hope you saw that. I hope you got to see that on here. But I keep on painting. I have stirred this thing. I don't know how much more I can stir it. It's like a little chunk of it is still down in there somewhere, and it just bothers me. I can't find it. I must be stirring it, and it's going around and around with my stirring. Oh well. The woes of painting a doll. I've never had that problem before. Usually I'm pretty good with my stirring of my paint. This is the first time I've had that. Well, no, I think one other time it happened to me, but I was able to nail it right away. But you want to go around, make sure that you're covering well, and don't get excited if you're not if you're not getting it all. I can still see some composition coming through, but it might need a 4th, 5th. I've heard some putting on up to 10 coats of paint on a composition doll, and not unheard of. So very well, this one. Now I got a streak of white. I think I'm getting into something here that's okay. Something down there. I'm gonna have to stir. I thought I stirred it right around. I have a big stick, and I went right in there and stirred. After I'm done here, I'm gonna stir the tahooties out of this. Don't ask me what a tahootie is, but it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that much. So when I'm starting to talk about tahooties, you know I mean business. I'm gonna get the tahooties out of it. I told you I'm gonna come up with my own doll. What do you call it? My own doll, what do you call it? Dictionary. So, we'll have words like tahootie on there and everything else. Fed my little Porky. He was outside wanting something to eat. Gave him something to eat before I came in here. So he's all fed. He likes his treats. Oh, does he love his temptation treats. Oh my goodness, can't give that boy enough of those. He loves them. I'm hoping tomorrow I get my camera outside and I'll show you him, give you a little video of Porky Boy. And my little pork and beans, that's what I call him. But anyways. Well, there we go. I think she looks pretty good. Even with my streaks of white and red paint coming in. Wow, she looks very nice. I am happy with her. Yes, very nice. You can see that this, I don't know how well have I been doing her lips enough. Never even thought about that. There we go. Well, there she is, nicely painted. Looking like a little doll. There we go. Yeah, she looks good, and there we go. So I think she's looking good. We're going to let her dry on this here. I love putting her on this. This is nice. What I could do too, if I don't want to touch the doll itself, but I just put my hands up inside. I could put her on my turntable and turn it, but then the doll moves a lot more. So you've got to find your happiness in this. But anyways, like I said, this is another paper towel holder. And that's what I use. And it works very nicely. So I hope you like what you see here. And I've been having fun. I'm getting back to my fun again. And doing things and having, just like I say, having fun. And that's what retirement should be about. You know, you've done your work. You've done your all. Time to, you know, time to have some fun here. Done all the serious stuff in life. But anyways, I hope you like what you're seeing here. I'm going to take her and let's just tilt her forward. There we go. There. Okay, so she can spin. There we go. The spinning Shirley Temple head. Well, that's how she's going to be, I guess. Let's see if I'm trying to get her to face. It's not working. All right. Anyways, we're going to let her go with that. Thank you for joining me, and have a great night, everybody. There will be more coming in the next 48 hours. I'll be coming back to catch her up with the body and the limbs of hers there. All right. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.